Okay, guys, I believe I owe you a Bleach chapter too, because I wasn't here and I tried to put up a video and it didn't really work out. So let's start with the Bleach. Um, so basically, it starts with Ichigo leaving his father. He's like, okay, good, I'm on my way. I leave. Peace. I'm out. So his dad's like, where are you going? Do you know how? You don't how? Where are you going? There's nowhere you can go. How you plan on getting there? You have nothing right now. So he's like, oh shit. You're right. How the fuck do I get back to the king's dimension? So this weird little woman thing pops up out of nowhere, and she's like, we've been waiting for you. Thank God you got your shit together in enough time, because we gave you a day. If you didn't get your shit together in a day, you were never going to get your shit together. So now that your shit is together, I'm aware I said shit a lot. Let's go. So she pops him back into that dimension incredibly easy, which I'm not really sure how that happened, but whatever. So they're back to Hip Hop Captain's world, and he's like, God, look, I don't know. I feel like if they made this episode, the guy would be just like Killer B. You know what I mean? He'd be like, yo, bakara yo, konorai, and he'd say all that weird stuff, and I'm kind of glad that's not happening. But he's like, okay, whenever you're ready, you can take on the Asuchis. You can pound them out, pound that. Okay, you can pound it. You can fight them, right? So he's like, if you look around, they're bowing to me. They already acknowledge, I guess he knows who he is and what he is and everything about himself now. And he's confident. So they feel no need to fight him. So they're bound down. He grabs one by the hand, and it turns into a hollow Ichigo type thing. And he's like, yep, it's you. And the dude's like, bring him here. I'll personally forge him into a new sword for you. So he's getting his sword back, and it's gonna be so much better. You can tell it's gonna be so much better than it was originally. Then again, it'll probably look the same. You never know with them. So then it goes to this weird panel, and you're like, what the hell is this? Because I don't recognize any of these people, right? So they're a bunch of low-level nobodies practicing swords. Practicing their stance and posture and all that stuff. And then they start talking about Hitsugaya, and they're like, well, what the fuck's gonna happen now? This guy has no Bankai. He's not gonna be able to protect anybody. Is he still captain? Alright. So he shows up, Hitsugaya shows up, and he's like, I have no place to go. Teach me the sword, for I have no knowledge of it. And I'm like, so all the experienced captains you could have asked to help you, you could have asked the head captain. He used 2 swords. You know what I mean? You go to some no-name somebody and tell them, I need to learn from bottom to top how to be a soul reaper, how to use my sword. Because I've relied on Bankai so much, I have no ability otherwise. That's pretty sad. And I think about it now, him and Ichigo are the ones who use Bankai the most. Like, if there's like a big fly on the wall, he's like, Bankai! And he's like, calm down. Swat it. It's just a buck. He's ready to use it at any case, so him losing it might be a good thing. Right, so, he's like, it's been stolen, so I don't have it anymore. I focus so much on my Bankai, and it's gone. So whatever, that happens. That's cool. It's kind of funny and embarrassing. Like, you're a captain and you're learning with the nobodies. Whatever. So then they go to Captain Kinsey and the dude with the 69 on his face. Is that what it is? Is it 69? I think it's the 69. I won't go into what that means to have that on your face, but okay. So he's like, look, we need people who can use Bankai. I'm going to need you to show me yours. And he's like, what? What are you talking about? And he was like, yo, okay, you want to play stupid? Mashiro, get him. Right, and the little goofy ass bug hollow girl jumps down and she hollowifies and she's like attacking him. And he's, he's dodging and trying to fight and she's fucking him up. So she don't use a sword. I've never seen her use a sword. And she's just like, she's just like tough without it. And he's like, look, I told you, I have no qualms with killing you. If you die, you die. You weren't strong enough to survive. So, I'm not a pussy like your old captain, like Captain Tosin. I'm not a blind pussy like Tosin. And that looked like that pissed him off. So I'm pretty sure his Bankai is going to come out. You can even see it in the words, like the way the words are written, like it's like he got gravel in his voice. He's like, that comment about Captain Tosin was really uncalled for. That shit wasn't cool. Like he had like a little roughness in his voice. Then they go to that weird guy with the fade and the dark glasses. And he's like, he works for Komamura. I can't remember his name because he's irrelevant. But, he's there and he's training and he's swole. Like, he's swoller than I thought he would be. Alright. Then, you see, he says Komamura's been in this cave for a long time. It's weird. And so they cut to Komamura. Big dog-faced man. Let's see what he's doing. There's a voice in the cave and there's this big, sad, ear cut off, depressing dog thing. Like, how the hell has this thing just been around and nobody said nothing about it? It's a giant, it kind of looks like, if you ever seen The Never Ending Story, it's like somebody fucked the luck dragon up. He got scars on his face, one of his ears are missing. He got like one tooth. And he's like, you got some nerve showing your face here, he's not really happy to see him. And I don't know what the fuck that means or what that's gonna mean, but we'll have to see next chapter because that's all that's there. If you like this chapter, let me know. If you thought this chapter was kind of pointless, let me know. If you know what that big dog thing is, let me know. If they filming... Nah, that's a bad joke. I'm not going to do it. But I mean, if you know something I don't know and you might have some insight to what's going on with the dog and some of the other stuff that's happening in this chapter, feel free to let me know. Also, like and comment. And don't be afraid to subscribe. I have 6 subscribers. That number is way too small. That's all I got. Peace. I'm trying to leave, but it takes a minute to turn the camera off. Peace.